Welcome. Today we're doing a deep dive into Wix booking policies. If you're running a business, getting these settings right is really key. Our mission here is just to walk you through how you can customize and, control when your clients book, cancel, or reschedule sessions.
Exactly. Booking policies are, they're essentially the rule book for your services. They let you define things like how far in advance someone has to book or how close to a session they can still make changes. And this flexibility is great because you can actually set up different policies for different services. So like a drop-in yoga class might have different rules than, say, a weekend workshop.
That makes sense.
Oh, and something to keep in mind, daylight saving time. It can subtly shift those booking windows, so it's good to be aware how your policies interact with time changes.
All right, good point. It's really about setting clear expectations up front. Okay, so let's unpack this. How do you add a new policy? So first step, you'll head over to your site's dashboard. From there, you navigate to booking settings. Got that. Then click on booking policies. When you first set up bookings, a default policy is automatically added.
Okay, so it's there from the start.
Yep, and unless you choose otherwise, it automatically applies to any new service you create. Now, you can always go in and edit that default policy, tweak it as needed.
Or make a different one the default.
Exactly. You can click plus, add a new policy. Once you're in, you set the policy details. First is the policy name. That's just for you, internal use. Then the policy description. Now, this is what your clients see, especially for things like cancellation info. So make it clear and pretty concise.
Right. And this next part, the booking rules, this is where you really tailor things to how your studio operates. For instance, you can choose to allow clients to cancel or reschedule their own bookings online.
Okay.
Think about that popular yoga class example. You might say, okay, cancellations are fine up to maybe 4 hours before it starts, but rescheduling, maybe you need more notice for staffing, so perhaps up to 24 hours before.
Ah, okay. Good distinction.
And remember, only site members can actually manage their own bookings online. Non-members would likely have to contact you directly.
Got it.
You can also limit early bookings. So stop people booking like 4 weeks ahead for that special workshop.
Prevents things getting booked up too far in advance.
Exactly. And the opposite too. Limit late bookings. Stop someone trying to book a drop-in yoga class literally 5 minutes before it starts. Maybe set it to no bookings within 30 minutes of the start time. Keeps things running smoothly.
Definitely need that for drop-ins.
And you've got other powerful options too. You can require a card on file for online booking. And really useful, you can choose to charge cancellation and no-show fees.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you enable the fee charging, it automatically requires those payment details when they book. It's a good way to reduce no-shows, value your instructor's time.
Makes sense. What else is in the rules?
Well, for those really popular yoga sessions, you can allow clients to join a wait list. If someone cancels, the next person gets notified. Helps maximize your spots. And you can also set a maximum number of participants allowed per booking. Great for managing group classes or workshops.
All right, so you've got your policy set up, but things change, right? Let's talk managing connected services. Say you add a new advanced yoga class and it needs maybe a stricter policy than your regular ones. Easy to do. Find the policy, click the More Actions icon, looks like 3 dots, and choose Manage Connected Services. Then you can just take which services should use that policy.
Yep, very straightforward. And related to that is setting your default policy. This is super helpful. It's the policy that automatically gets applied whenever you create a new service. Saves you a step each time.
Okay, good tip.
Just one thing to note. You can't delete your current default policy directly. If you want to get rid of it, you first have to choose a different policy and set that one as the default.
Ah, okay. Safety measure.
Exactly. And you find that setting in the same place. Click the More Actions icon next to the policy you want to be default, and then hit Set as default.
Got it. And finally, what if a policy just isn't needed anymore? Maybe you change how you run certain classes. Find the old policy, click More Actions, and then delete. Just be aware, any services that were connected to that deleted policy, they'll automatically switch over to using your default policy.
And you always have to have at least one policy active. You can't delete the last one.
Makes sense. You need some rules in place. Okay, that's it for this deep dive into Wix booking policies. Thanks for watching. And for more tips and guidance, definitely head over to the Wix Help Center.